The Jump Discovery Summit is in Cary, North Carolina this year, September 13 through 16. Here's a preview.
Daniel Arneman is an environmental analyst at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he measures and manages the university's carbon footprint. Dr. Arneman is presenting a paper at the Jump Discovery Summit this September. Daniel, being green is important, even more so during this period of budget cuts for all state institutions.
Yeah, it's very true. The university has really been committed to environmental sustainability for many years, and we signed a commitment to become climate neutral by 2050. But with the recent economic downturn and budget cuts across the state, we were being asked to really cut our bottom line, and we wanted to do that without having to sacrifice jobs. So we took a new look at our energy efficiency and the energy use in our 18 million square foot campus. And in the beginning, I think we didn't know that there would be so much opportunity there, but the reality is we've been able to cut about $3 million from our energy budget, or from our energy expenditures over the last 9 months, and about 40,000 tons of carbon. So it's been a really successful program.
Measuring energy savings is tough because you're trying to figure out what you didn't spend. How do you generate those projections?
Well, we actually are using JUMP to do a little bit of weather normalization. We have a lot of good historical data on how the buildings were performing in the past and what some of the weather patterns were. And so we build simple models of those factors and how they relate to the building's energy use. So when we create that model and create that equation, we can store it and compare it to future use. And just by subtracting the previous baseline from what we're doing with our energy efficiency program, we can calculate the savings.
And you've been doing this for over a year. Last year at the summit, you unveiled the plan. Tell me what you found.
Well, we have really done a lot of work to make these energy baselines visual so that anybody can understand them, from administrators to the actual technicians in the building. And what they're doing is really steering by the energy use that they see in those graphs, because they can see really subtle and nuanced changes in the building. And we're able to put a dollar figure on all of those savings, so it really motivates them to get those efficiency improvements. And so, the program is only 9 or 10 months old, and we've gone through maybe 150 buildings, but there are more to do, and I think there are more savings to find. So it's a huge opportunity, and one that we're pleased with.
And why did you use JUMP?
I think it's really important to make the energy use visual and graphical. Traditionally, we've been looking at spreadsheets, and scanning down a row of numbers takes a good deal of time, and it's hard to spot the outliers that way. But the moment you make it visual, your eye immediately leaps to that other, that point that just doesn't seem right or that stands out. And so I can send every month some visual representations of energy use to the building technicians. They can very quickly scan down, and what used to take an afternoon now just takes a few minutes.
Daniel, we're looking forward to your presentation at the Jump Discovery Summit this September. See you there. Thanks for joining us. For information about upcoming JUMP events, please check back often at www.jmp.com.